be negative. A negative number minus negative number can be negative number, but positive number, look over here, this is positive, correct? Positive number minus 1 could be 0. It's possible, but this is positive number plus another positive number. How are you going to get, how you're expecting to get a 0? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything for this question. We know that absolute value, positive or 0. Even if it's 0, 0 plus a number, how can be a 0? So these are not possible. Main thing in this question, f of x is equal to y. We know this one. So after then, I'm going to match this and the main formula. So f of x, f of 6 is equal to 7. This is given.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me write this one again. F of x is equal to 3x over 2. You can do this. If x is in the middle, you can put it up. Plus b. Okay. Now, what was f of x? What is f of x?
6. So y is 7.
Yes. So f of x, let me close this down. Where is that? Still playing. All right, we don't need this anymore. We got the motivation. Okay, we'll do that later. Let's continue. 3x plus 2 plus b. What is f of x? F of x is equal to, yes, it's 7. How did you get 7? Yes, exactly. When you look at that, y is 7. Y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. So y is equal to f of x, and f of x is 7. And what else we have? Y is 7. And then what do we know? X is 6. 7 is equal to 3 times 6 over 2 plus b. I'm going to find b from here. 18 over 2 is equal to 9. Subtract 9 from both hand sides. It's going to be okay, let me write it down with a different color. F of x is equal to 3x over 2 plus b. b is equal to -2. I'm just putting it here. Now we got a new question. This is the explanation, and new question is, what is f of -2? So we know how to solve this one, right? 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 Okay, f of -2 is equal to, this is the question, f of -2 is equal to 3, what is x? What is x? -2, substitute that, over 2 minus 2. So, -6 over 2, -3 minus 2, -5. Okay, what is the value of y? I assume it's 2. I just plugged it in. X is equal to 12. And then let me do here for what is y? I assume that it's 2. 2 plus 1. Is that equal 12 or not? Is that true? 3 times 4 is equal to 12. So that means answer is 2. We can do this. I just try answer choices. I plug in 2 for y. I got x. But we can solve this in a different way. We know that x is equal to 6y. X is equal to 6y. Your teacher is struggling now because can't focus when people talking and doing different things. So, and then we're going to substitute that. Let me work over here. Distribute 4y plus 4 is equal to x. And we don't know if this is from different previous way. X is equal to 6y. 4y plus 4, x is equal to 6y. We substitute it. So From here, 2y, subtract 4y from both hand sides. 2y is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. You could have done this one also. Question? Next one. So in this case, what is f of negative 3x? Whenever I see x, I'm going to substitute this. Let's get started. Negative 2. When I see x, I will use negative 3x plus 5. So that makes 6x plus 5. Answer is B. Question? Next. So in this case, we'll just distribute it. I'm going to ignore 3 at first because it's easy to me. 8x squared plus 2x plus 4x. Did you catch that? Did you catch my last move? Yeah. Is it pretty cool, huh? That was a seed. Anyways, 10 plus 1. So, and then what did I forget? Times 3. 24x squared. Look at the answer choices. And then plus 18x plus 3. Any question? In this case, two ways. The regular way is this: do cross multiplication. This is the regular way you can do. 3 times b is equal to 7a minus 7b. I distribute it immediately. Then solve that. I'm going to add 7b to the both hand sides. 10b is equal to 7a. So that means b is equal to 7, and then a is equal to 10. Amelia, is that right? Amelia created a training schedule. So, 4th week, how many miles did she run? And then we have 16th. How many miles she ran?
She ran 4 miles in the 4th week, and then in the 16th week she ran 26.
26 miles. So, and then I check the answer choices at first. This is the way I did when I'm taking that. I checked the answer choices. 1.5. It was hard to substitute or try. That's why I think this is same decimal. I didn't choose that one. It looked complicated to me to plug it in, and I chose this one. Let's say she is training every week. She is improving like a robot with the same amount. Okay. Let's say she improved 2 miles each week. Let me try. Each week, like 5th week, 10, 12. And what we are looking for, I'm supposed to catch 16th, right? 4th week, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th week. So we couldn't catch it. That means 2 is pretty much. It's very more than. It's too high. I need to lower it. So from here to, I'll lower that here. And 8 mile, let me change the color. 8 mile in the 4th week. I added 1.5 each time. 10, 11, 12.5, 13, 14, 15.5, 16, 17, 18.5, 19, 20, 21.5, 22, 23, 24.5, 25, 26. And then let me count how many weeks passed. It used to be 4th week, 5th, 6th, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16th. I catch that. The second way, second technique. What was that? fourth week, let me write that down here. Fourth, she ran 8 miles, and then 16th week, she improved to 26. What is the amount of increase? Yes? 18 miles, right? What is the improvement?
You could just do 19.
Yes. The improvement is 18 miles. So, how many weeks passed? How many weeks took for her to improve? 12 weeks. She improved 18 miles in 12 weeks. What is the question? Each week, right? So, each week. So we're going to find the improvements. So, if she is running, so 18 miles, it took, so what is the answer going to be? So 18 divided by 12 is equal to 1.5. So the first, what is slope here? -3. Which one's slope is -3? We're going to check that. And none of them are written in the slope-intercept form. It's supposed to be in this format. I'm going to go for this one first. I'll bring it to the slope-intercept form. Subtract 6x from both hand side. And then divide by 2. So roots are -3 and -6. So let me write those down.
I feel like if you do this method, you're more likely
Is equal to 0. Correct. We got approved. And then what are the roots are? X is,
6 and 3.
so remember the previous class, a times b is equal to 0. The number is supposed to be equal to 0 separately, right? So what makes here 0? What makes here 0? So a.
No.
I bet many of the people choose this one because
I know because I use this smart method. I just
just hold on. I'm gonna come there.
I
So
did that and then I plugged it in.
perfect. Okay, you guys remember this? So we have to plug it in. 3. Jose, plug in 3. Help me. So what was the number here? A is equal to 2, so this is 2. Plug in this. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Root 1 is equal to 1. Is that equal to 3 minus 4 is equal to -1? It's not equal, so this is not the solution. Try 6. I'm gonna, yes, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Root 4.
I didn't notice that, but like every other number gives it a negative.
Exactly, but since this is a test, we're gonna delete them all. We don't need them all. What we're gonna do? Plug it in. Just plug it in. When you plug it in, 3 will not work. You'll see it. And then we just plug in 6, did work. So how many seconds? Just a couple of seconds question. Okay, in this case, do cross multiplication. 10t minus what? Class, not paying attention. 50 is equal to, okay, subtract t from both hand side, and I'm gonna add 50 to both hand side. Okay, what is t? Simplify and let me know. Bro, simplify and let me know. So in this case, how many ordered pairs satisfy system of equation shown above? So how many ordered pairs? What is your suggestion? America said that this is a parabola. Correct? Is that what you're saying, America? And this is a line. And she said there are 2 points. Since you guys have answer key, we could say this one. But is that what you're saying exactly?
Yeah.
How about that? I claim it's this. So how about this? Or how about this? Look at that. Bam! It's 1 point.
But it's
So what is that as an quadratic expression? Distributed 2x squared plus 18x. 18x minus 3x is equal to 15x. Minus 27. And x is equal to 2y plus 5, right? X is equal to y plus 5. So, and what is that equal? This is equal y, correct? So what is y equal? From here, x minus 5 over 2. We can do this. We're distributing 4x squared plus 30x minus is equal to x minus 5, and then make it equal 0. How? 4x squared subtract x and then add 5 equals 0. Is that clear? Remember the perfect square trinomial, 2x and 7. What is the sign in the middle? Minus is equal to 0. Right? So from here, how many solutions we're going to have? 2x minus 7 is equal to 0. Right? So x is equal to 7 over 2. E is, let's say, almost 800, 900. I'm just making this number. Minus 4 times 49. Let's say this is 50.
it's negative.
It's going to be around 800. Still, the result going to be positive. So 879 minus 800 is going to be positive number. If it's positive, how many solutions? 2 solutions.